Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today what I got going on for you guys is I got a requested video here. I know some people wanted me to make a sell or hold video for the reflective belugas that did just drop on December 18th. So I'm here and I'm doing that video because that's what people wanted. So I got you all. And I have a few opinions on this shoe. I don't think it's going to be like most 350s. Obviously past belugas are going for a fair amount. So we'll get into the details of this one. I'm not going to just state if it's a sell or hold right off the bat. I'll explain it. Just so you guys kind of understand. We'll compare it to past 350s. So, subscribe and like more videos like this. Again, I do have a like goal. Just trying to hit like 200 likes on this video. That'd be dope. I appreciate the support on yesterday's video. That was huge. So thank you all. It actually means a lot. Thank you. And I'll promise to keep delivering better content like that. So, you guys can enjoy the videos more every day. 2022, I'm going to try and come with some new things, new style of content, got a couple other videos. 2022 is going to be a great year. So let's get into it. So looking at the Beluga reflective pricing right now, again, these ones do look kind of nice, when they are, I guess, reflecting that kind of style. But in terms of its actual pricing right now, it's pretty fair for it. I gotta be real. This is pretty fair pricing. Now, I could see it rising a bit more, but right now at this range of $300 to $340, I don't think that's anything like too extravagant, too crazy. Like, it's pretty reasonable. It's about where I'd see it going because I don't see this one going for close to retail since, again, it is the Beluga colorway. But the whole drop for the shoe was kind of messed up, like it just was, on YEEZY Supply, there was stock available for like a few hours, not because there was like massive stock numbers, although there was a fair amount of stock. It's just the site was kind of broken from what I know. Shout out my guys in Secret Sauce. We had a lot of people cooking in the cook group there, but really just getting into the basis of it. If you actually want to go look at its pricing right now, it's just been continuously dropping since it's actually released, and pretty much leading up to its drop day, it has not been increasing in price, but it has kind of flattened out now, at least over the last couple days. It looks like 22nd, 23rd, it's only dropped a very little bit, so hopefully that means that we will see these shoes kind of flatten out, or at least settle at this price that we have right here, which would not be a bad thing. You can see these are the reflective versions, so they have gone for a bit more before. You can see kind of this $370, even a couple sales at like $450, $400 range. And based off the patterns right here, you can see how the chart looks pretty similar to right up here. Like, it looks like there was a fair amount of sales going on at this point. So again, let me just discuss this right now just to get it out of the way. I don't expect this video to be too long. I want to make a couple comparisons. So first things first, I don't think these are going to be like this shoe right here. The taillights, A, these look better in my opinion. I think the taillights look better, and B, the hype for the taillights, the amount of pairs was a lot less. So you can see these ones pretty much rose directly after this release. We called this one, everybody in my comment section and me, we were all kind of together in this one. We were like, taillights were a hold, and you can see it's not even the sale volumes that high. It's under 8K sales, and again, these are in demand. But if you want a pair of taillights right now, you're paying the high price. Like, it's at least going to run you, close to $400 or over $400 if you buy it off StockX. But again, you can even look at like the V2 Lite. This one, a very simple model. Obviously, the Beluga reflective is much better than this one, but this one has just risen a very, very little bit with time. Like, I'm talking, like, you can see it's at like 260, 250 here. Now it's at like 290. You can see that's kind of what the asking prices are. At least what the sales are, where it's selling. But even now, you can see this one isn't doing well. It's pretty much no profit if you're selling this one off StockX, but I mean, again, you can see the sale volume on this one much higher because the stock was much higher in this one. So this is just like someone if they want a pair of 350s. So this is the main thing I wanted to do, though, is compare the OG Beluga prices and the actual prices of Belugas right now. So if you look at the OG Beluga pricing, it really depends on what size you have. You can see some of those more common rarer sizes, 11.5, 12.5. 13.5, I guess. I didn't even know that size really existed. I guess, it does. YEEZY goes up to like 16, 17, so I guess that makes sense. And some Jordans do too, go up to bigger sizes. Like, I think the Lightning 4s go up to like, those go up to pretty big sizes. But aside from that, that's getting distracted. You could see the pricing is fairly similar. Aside from, just with time, you can see there's just some sizes that go for an absurd amount. Like, nobody's probably buying these for $875. There is probably some people buying these Belugas, though, in size 13 for $500. So with time, if you want to hold this one for like a year long term, you will make a good bit, since I could see these ones rising another $50 to $100. But again, I would only hold if you have like bulk amounts of Beluga reflectives. Like, if you have like 10 pairs, okay, hold it. If you have like 5 pairs, maybe hold it for like half a year, see what happens. See if you can make enough progress to see where it'd be worth it, so you can know for future reference if 350s are something you want to hold on to. But it really depends on the model. I think this one's a good hold, but it just, if you, again, have more than one pair. If you only have one pair, I'd really honestly would just try and, you know, get the best amount you can, resell it, take that profit, put it into future releases, because sneaker investing is something you really want to do when you have more pairs of that shoe, because, again, you make more when you buy more. That's how it is. It's like the same thing with stocks. If you buy 10 shares of a stock versus 1 share, you obviously make more holding 10 shares than you would 1. And it's kind of like with the shoe. You'll make more holding 10 pairs of a shoe than you would holding 1. So just kind of think about it like that. It's really, is it worth it to hold 1 share? No, not unless it's very valuable. For example, this would be like 1 share that's very valuable, you know, like a Nike Travis Scott shoe. This would be worth it to hold, since, again, it is at that higher value. That shoe alone is worth multiple shoes. But if it's just like one $300, $350 pair like this, just get that sale. And, you know, if you have a bulk amount, then hold them. But get that sale, in my opinion, reinvest it towards future releases. We got a lot of heat coming up in January, February, I think 2022. So that's where I'd save my money for. But that's everything I need to mention. I mean, if you want to hold them, if you have 1 pair, feel free, but I don't think it's that worth it. That's just my personal thoughts and what I think about this one in terms of holding. Good hold, but if you have a bulk amount. So we'll end to the outro. Again, you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, those are there. I could tell this video hasn't been very long, kind of a shorter video, but I'm cool with that, you know. Don't forget the like goal on this video, 200 likes. I'm pretty sure I've said subscribe and like in the outro, but if I haven't, then feel free to do that. Again, this is the type of content we do in the channel. Mainly videos where we're just trying to help people out, you know, discussing shoes and what I think they'll do in the future in terms of their value. If y'all want any videos on, you know, cryptocurrency stuff, let me know. I've been doing that, kind of investing in it. I've had some pretty good plays last couple of days. All my plays have been positive. So, I mean, I'm doing good. So, again, it wouldn't be like advice, but just kind of why I've invested in what I've invested in. And yeah, maybe you can follow me with it if you want, but that's everything. So I'll end the screen recording. I'm Tristan. Much love to you all. Thank you all for your constant support. Road to 100K, not even 60K. We're chasing 100. I don't care about 60, 70, 80, 90. We're talking 100K, so road to 100K. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.